So it's Sunday, and I'm just not vlogging. But Justin's parents and sister came over, and we went out to eat and stuff. And we showed them the nursery and the little clip. They actually were able to tell like what the stuff was on Jackson. So I'm glad they got to see that.
I feel like it's a lot easier in person. Like
yeah.
When you kind of stand, I don't know.
Like you can see the features better when it's on the TV and not in a video.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still just like mostly just part of his face, cheek up and stuff like that. But they're excited to see that. His dad was like, "This is so crazy. It's so cool." And I was like, if it had just worked right, you'd really be amazed.
Mm-hmm.
So we think we found a tool, though, to help us on Wednesday if he won't wake up. We went and had Mexican food. And afterwards, he was getting a little like movement going on after I ate an enchilada. So Justin, to be funny, put his like mouth to my stomach and do what you did. And Jackson, and he was like trying to feel for him when he was moving from the enchilada. And as soon as he did that, Jackson like kicked him in the hand.
He kicked me in the cheek.
Oh, that's right.
Because I had my face down there.
But it was kicking your hand, or it was just moving a lot. And then every time Justin did it, he'd respond. And then, like, we thought it was hilarious. So then we put on actual mariachi music on my phone and put it to my belly. And he went.
He was dancing.
Yeah, legitimately, I think he was dancing.
Had those maracas and everything.
Yeah, it doesn't say he's using my, like, umbilical cord like a
maraca.
It was so ridiculous. So we stopped the music, and he stopped. Then Justin switched to a different kind of music. He wouldn't do anything. Back to mariachi.
Dancing around.
It's so random. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's just so random because, like, I don't know. Like,
I think it was because of the Mexican food. He was in that kind of mood.
Yeah. So that's what it was. Because he gets flavors through my umbilical cord.
He totally does.
It was hilarious. And so we're like, oh shit, okay, we won't do that again after today, and we'll just save it for Wednesday. And I wish I had thought about this during our ultrasound. I've told you guys before, Jackson likes Reba a lot. He either likes it a lot like he does in mariachi, or he's actually really annoyed. Like, we can't be sure, obviously, till he's here. But he responds to it. And when we saw Brooks and Dunn and Reba in Vegas, I was sad because y'all know Brooks and Dunn are my favorite, but, you know, he only wanted to dance around to Reba. Maybe, like, one or two Brooks and Dunn songs he did. But he was all about Reba. And his favorite Reba songs are Fancy, That's the Night That the Lights Went Out in Georgia. And what was that other one called? It's like her new one. I'm Not Going Out Like That.
I don't follow.
Those are the three. Like, he likes Reba. He'll move around a lot, but he really gets down to that. And, like, those are just a few of his favorites. Anyways, and I wish I had been like, duh, when he wouldn't move, because I would have put it on. So, but now we'll remember Wednesday to try Reba or mariachi. It's just like, it was just ridiculous. This like dancing thing went on for like an hour in response to the certain music he likes, but not music he doesn't like. I don't know. He just didn't respond to it like the other stuff. But mariachi and Reba, I don't know. It's so random. But our friend Lewis is always saying, like, with the Reba thing, he's like, he might really like it, or he might really can't stand her voice. Like, you know. So, I don't know. But I feel like he was totally getting down.
He was definitely dancing.
And I probably could have, well, I have a flowy dress on, so I probably wouldn't have showed in the video, but, like, I probably could have recorded it, but we were having so much fun feeling it. It just was, like, a moment. And then Ralph came up because he was feeling left out, and he was pushing on the other side of my stomach, and it was so ridiculous. Anyways, that's all that's happened today so far. So I thought I'd take a moment to pull the camera out and talk about that while we're still riding that high of mariachi dancing in the family. I guess we should just try all kinds of music because Jackson's very cultured.
Yeah. He doesn't like Blackstreet, though.
Yeah. What song was that from Blackstreet, though?
No Diggity.
No Diggity? We'll have to try their stuff. We'll see if he likes some stuff that we grew up on besides that.
Let's see if he likes some death metal. And then we'll try techno.
Some Dead Kennedys punk music.
And then we can try some classical. Just-
He's asleep now though. He's definitely passed out. But yes, when he's awake again, we'll start experimenting with music. Anyways, so crazy. We're going to go to, where are we going to? Joann's. We're going to Joann's Fabrics now. No, okay, to be fair, because now that you say stuff like that, people are like, oh, poor Justin, he probably does drive. He drives all the time.
And I don't let her drive.
You better say that so it doesn't look like.
I don't let her drive.
It's not because I'm a bad driver. He doesn't let anyone else drive.
I don't like when other people drive. It makes me nervous.
Yeah, he doesn't let anyone else drive, which is like whatever, because I'm the same way. I like to be the one to drive. It was very difficult in the beginning of our relationship because I'm not a bad driver. So he just doesn't let anyone drive. So don't you ever feel sorry for Justin being the only driver? Because like when he would make jokes like that, I'm like, great. Now it looks like I just make you drive me around everywhere. Anyways.
You're Miss Daisy.
Yeah, apparently. Everyone's Miss Daisy with you. We're going to go to Joann's though so I can find material for the crib skirt because I'm going to make it myself. So that's what we're doing. So we went to the fabric store. We found absolutely nothing for his crib skirt that we needed. So it was like what I was looking for is so simple, but it's like, of course we wouldn't find it. But okay, what was that, I think? So I found some, where did I put it? Back here? Out of reach. I'll show you guys at home. I was looking at hospital gowns online, like the kind you can buy or whatever, so you look cute during labor. And my hospital allows them. All they require is that they go, like, you can open up and back, like a hospital gown would. So I was like, well, I'll just buy material for that while we're here anyway. So I found one I like. And there's not going to be a tutorial. There's not going to be a, like, follow me make this. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just have in my head how I think this will work. And the strange thing is, usually with stuff like that, it ends up strangely working out. Like, you can ask him, like, I'll make something and he'll be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I have no idea. I'm just thinking in my head, this is how it's going to work. And it'll end up working out. And that's actually how I started making my cakes. Then I ended up having my own company and becoming a pastry chef and all this stuff. So, you know, it could turn out horrible. It could be terrible. Or it could actually, you know, it probably seems simple to people, but it's going to snap down the back. And then it's going to have snaps here for like the skin to skin and breastfeeding. I might even instead just do snaps actually down the sleeve. I don't know. So yeah, it could end up terrible, but my point is I don't have the energy to try to film it or explain it, and I don't feel like I can do a tutorial when I'm just winging something. You know, so I just want to put out there now. When it's done, I'll show you guys. If it's horrible or not, I'll show you either way. What's wrong? Okay, so we were over there, and we've been like seeing people post this Bahama Bucks stuff. I don't know if they have it everywhere all the time online. It's like a snow cone place.
Attack of the snow clones.
This is a random hot dog stand.
Yeah.
That's so weird. It's a snow cone place.
Complete with dog.
And I really wanted one for some reason. So I was like, oh, let's try it today since we're over here. We always do this. We're always like, well, let's just get a regular size or nothing big. And it always ends up being huge. Like, this is way too big. We could have got the, like, what was it? The baby size?
Or mini or whatever.
The mini size is what we should have got. Because, like, honestly, we're both full. We're going to put it in the freezer when we get home. But before I even got it, Jackson started, like, kicking me. And, like, you could see my stomach moving. It was, like, cool. Like, I was like, would you just wake up or something? Anyway, so sometimes he does not like when I set things on my stomach. You know, some people set their plate on their stomach or whatever. Sometimes he does not like it even when just like, you know, if I use the laptop and it's near my stomach, he goes crazy and like kicks the direction it's in. So I was utilizing my pregnancy shelf and I just had the cup sitting on my belly and he kept kicking the bottom of it like like he was irritated at it, that it was sitting there on his area. So I moved it, and then he kicked it where it was over there, and I moved again, and then you could see my stomach moving. I probably should have vlogged it, but it'd be kind of hard to hold the thing, and when he's kicking under it, you couldn't really see. But so then I was like, are you kidding me? So I put it on my leg, and he was kicking up high or punching up high. Okay, I don't know if he's changed positions again, but I put it on my leg, and he kicked towards the cup, like from the underside of my stomach. Like he could just still sense it was too close to him. And I was like, are you kidding me? And Justin like stopped and looked, and he did it again. I swear. Like this kid. But I was getting so frustrated because I just wanted to hold my cup on my belly, and he was making it very complicated because it kept almost spilling. And I was like, Jackson, I was getting so frustrated. I wasn't like yelling, but I was like, Justin was like, oh my God, calm down. It was like, it's just so rude. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, so we get home, I'll show you guys the material I got for my birth gown.
And plus for the 90s nostalgia and the color changes.
Oh yeah, the spoons change colors. Like when it's cold, it's this color, and then as it warms up, it goes to the teal. It's pretty good. I liked it. You liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. So I'd probably go there again.
I'm easily amused, apparently.
I would probably get a mini one, right? I don't think you'd get even a small. I get a mini.
Small. I just get the
Yeah.
very smallest one they make.
It's really good. It's just
They don't really like.
they don't show you the size of the cups from the drive-through.
And they're not shiesty on the flavoring either.
Yeah.
So
It's very. I would be fine with a little mini size one. So, anyways, we'll go home and I'll show you the birthing gown material. I almost got unicorns. It was like a tasteful unicorn. It was so bad. It was like a blue color and just had like little unicorns. It was like giant, like ridiculous 90s unicorns. There was cartoons.
I still think my idea was better.
Yeah, he wanted me to get happy birthday material, and I actually was like, that's hilarious, I should. But the problem was it was all like this black dark fabric with neon colors, and it looked like something that would be in a roller skating rink in the 90s. It just was really tacky. Like I was just like, no. So, but two, another thing is, I was like, what if I have a C-section and I don't get to wear it? Because if you have a C-section, you have to put the hospital gown on. And I'm like, and then I want to wear it like the next day while we're just at the hospital, and people are really confused because it doesn't make sense if it's not the day he was born. So I went with something girly just so I feel cute, even though Jackson's a boy. I'll show you guys when we get home. Okay, so we're home and we're about to take the babies on a you know what and then go play with the ball and stuff like that in the backyard after. But I wanted to show you all this material. It's like hot pink with polka dots, and I thought it'd be funner than a hospital gown, plus more privacy because it'll snap all the way down. And yesterday, I think I told you about this, but I didn't show you. I found, for his baby book, I'm just not really drawn to, when it comes to like a baby book, things that are super like baby boy, too like cartoonish on the front, if that makes sense. So I really liked this really neutral, soft book, and I like that there's a spot for his picture. And this, that we had seen one at Walmart we liked, that was $12. This was $29 because it's some, I don't know, but it's got like more than double the pages of the one we saw that was $12. And I got my 15% off with it. And the guy at the counter, for some reason's like, he said like he has an extra 20% off or employee discount or something. So on top of the 15% off, he gave me another 20. So I got 35% off of this book, and I was able to get it instead of $30 for like 20 something, like $21. I thought that was really nice of him. Anyways, just wanted to show y'all. I really love it. It's so sweet, and I love how neutral it is. So now he has his baby book for me to pack in the hospital bag. Plaque. I'm like, plaque. So this adventure, but this week I'm going to work on, coming up, I'm going to work on the pregnancy scrapbook finally. So, oh, yeah. Anyways, we will see you guys tomorrow. I'm just getting the vlog for days so we can take the puppies on their little nightly adventure. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Queso.
Queso.
Bye.